A child arrangements order is an order made in the family court that regulates where a child should live and who they should spend time with. Final child arrangements order has a warning notice carried to it, so that if either parent breaches the order, they could potentially be in contempt of court, which carries consequences. When the government announced the lockdown back in March, the President of the Family Division set down some guidance in respect of child arrangements orders. That guidance provided that children under the age of 18 could still move freely between their parents' homes, but if there was to be any alterations or amendments to the child arrangements order, then these should be communicated between the parents and written down where possible. Those arrangements now obviously may well be coming to an end, and lots of people were only entering into interim arrangements, but the orders that were previously made should still be adhered to where possible. Any variation that has been made to a child arrangements order was only likely to have been done on an interim basis during the pandemic. We're now experiencing parents in difficulties wanting to revert to the arrangements under a child arrangements order, and parents are having difficulties in trying to implement this. So what does that mean? Well, if one party wants to change the arrangements, then it's not for one parent to make that unilateral decision. And if an agreement cannot be reached, then ultimately the party seeking to want to change will have to apply to the court to vary under a formal application. If the other parent is not being allowed to have contact or has had contact significantly reduced, then ultimately it'll be up to that parent to make an application for enforcement. I must emphasise that where there is a child arrangements order in place, that should be adhered to, because otherwise, as I say, it can result in contempt of court, and it's what is best for the child at the end of the day, and that is paramount always in Children Act proceedings.